Good morning, everyone. Well, as you know, I've been daily driving the Beetle, and things are starting to pop up. It needs some attention, needs some service. So, first thing we're going to address is the driver's side brake seems to be locking up. So, I think the wheel cylinder's bad. Bought new wheel cylinders. I'm going to go ahead and replace those in the front. We're going to take care of that. My oil light's not working. I think it's the little connection, so I'm going to mess with that. My lights were having an issue. I was blowing a fuse. Fuse number 1 for the running lights and the brake light in the back. I think I fixed it. Some wires were touching. I had some issues there. So I put a new fuse in there. We seem to be good. We're going to go over a few things. I might replace the exhaust. Do it once over, check the oil, maybe the valves. So let's start working on it. We're going to get started here and do the brakes. Loosen this up a little bit here. All right. Yeah, it's locked up right now. Let's see here. Open the bleeder here. I think that's a 7. Yeah, it's a 7. That is locked up there, huh? Okay. Let me see here. This wheel is locked up. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and try to get this wheel cylinder loosened up here. Loosen up the cable, or the soft line. Loosen that real quick. Now the soft line's kind of in the way of the 13 millimeter that's actually holding the wheel cylinder on, so it's kind of between that and the spindle. I have a little bit of an issue, but let's see. It is right there. I think I'm gonna have to do is just pull the whole backing plate and everything off because I can't get to It's just a poor location on here with a nut on here. So I am going to go ahead and pull the 3 bolts off and hold the whole backing plate on. And we're going to go that route. So let's see what size that is. It looks like a 14 or 15. Let's see, here is a 15. That's the size. Okay. Here. Okay, now these screws right on here. We get 1. These bolts go right on this plastic piece for now, so I don't lose them. Now I think we're good. Now I got access. Should have thought of this before. And I'll just take this off. Keep spinning this around here. I've already loosened up the soft line, so I'll go ahead and keep spinning this around. Okay. See if we can pull it up here. Wedge that there, perfect. Okay. And 13. There we go. That out. There's the old one. All right, let's put that new one back in here. There we go. Oops. Open. All right. Nut back in here, or the bolt, sorry. Put that in there. 13. Put this back on here. I didn't cap off the line, I probably should have. Yeah, definitely the wheel cylinder was bad because I had the bleeder open and nothing was coming out. But the line is flowing pretty good. So I had an issue like this probably 5 years ago where this, same thing, the wheel locked up, this wheel, and I replaced the soft line, it was fine. Well, now, time for the wheel cylinders. And the car sits a lot, I only drive it, usually only driving this on the weekends, but as I've been driving it more, things are starting to happen, so we're gonna go ahead and address it. Looks like I don't know, the master I'm sure is, well, I'm gonna assume is fine. All the other brakes seem to work. Just been lately, I've been having issues with this wheel. Okay. What I'm gonna do now, we're gonna get some brake cleaner, clean off the shoes, and throw this wheel back on. All right. I think we're gonna have to get the hammer for this, maybe. This might even be a 6mm bleeder versus the old 7. That's something metric. I mean, standard. 6 is too small. 7 is too big. All right. Let's see here. use the one size does all here. See if we just open that real quick. If it will open that. Maybe we'll grab some standard sizes. Let's see. I can't get in there with that. I think these little wrenches I got here will work on this. There we go. We're dripping. All right, let's probably get there. Perfect. Now, I may need to bleed these more. I just let them drip a little while, but there might be some air in there, so I'll address that. Well, let's see. I may address that now. So, do. Well, I'm pulling the bottom. Yes, okay, let's go ahead. And I push and hold. Okay. Okay, you can let up. Push again. Okay, let up. Push down. Okay, that should be done. Push down. All right, that's good. All right. Let go. Yep, we're good. That's fixed. All right. All right. Okay, well, that one's done. El Dunzo. That's fixed. Okay. All right, so new wheel cylinder in, brakes adjusted, brakes bled. That's all good. We're not locking up anymore. So I'm going to hop over to the other side, do the same thing, replace them both in pair, and on to the next. Bring over some of the items from the other side. Alrighty. Okay, let up, down. Okay, let up, push down. let up. All right, push down. You push down?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, let up. All right, I'm gonna have to make some probably adjustments on the brakes here. This wheel cylinder I just put in might be bad. Let's see here. Tell you what, try pushing on the brakes now. On the brakes? All right, it's not working. So let me try bleeding it again, maybe. Your foot's down? Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna, oh, that just messed something up. All right, let off. Okay, push on it. Oh, there you go. That's working. All right, a little bit. All right, let off. All right, hold on. Hold on. I press on the brakes. All right, let up. All right, push on. All right, I think that might be it. Let off. All right, push on them. Yep, looks good there. All right. I think we might be golden. You can let off. Oh boy. I'm probably going to check to see if that one's braking okay, because air got in the system. I guess I leaked a little bit too much on the, when I had the bleeder open, I got too low. I think the first circuit, the front circuit, leaked out too much. So, just want to make sure that the other side's all right. Air didn't get in that other line. And step on the brake. Just want to make sure this brakes. And then if it does, we're good to go. Yep, okay, we're good. Thank you. Alright, so the brakes are done. Brakes are done. These are the brakes. Next thing I want to do is check the connection for the oil switch, oil light. There's a little light here. See where it says oil in here? Can you tell me if that comes on at all?
negative.
Okay. Well, all right, that's fine. I'll show you the one. Right now I'm removing the tach because it stopped working, and I figured, you know what, I'm not going to even use the tach anymore, so I'm just pulling the whole tach out, and I'm going to put in the original grill cover in, so the one I made. So I'm going to pull that out now. One more attached here still. Let's see. Some glue off. Now I just have to get in here and twist it. And this, plug right into that. I think it's in. That part is in. This is out. So I got the faulty gauge out. I put the original grill piece back in with the fasten seatbelt indicator on there. I think I may put the original in here too. I'm probably gonna go back to like a stock look. And I may put my oil temp gauge. I have some individual holders, so I might put one under here or somewhere else. I'm not quite certain yet. I'm gonna hold off on that right now. But that's what we got now. My oil light is fixed. It was a loose connection on the oil switch. No big deal, that's done. I'm gonna put some pea shooters back on. I had an aftermarket pea shooter style exhaust, but the baffles came out and didn't sound. I love the sound of a stock Beetle exhaust, that whistle, that chirp. I don't know. So I'm going back with that. So I just painted the exhaust, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that on this exhaust that was given to me by a friend. And so it's about ready now. So I'm gonna start taking the exhaust off the old exhaust, and we're gonna go ahead and put the new one on. Here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and do the exhaust. A friend of mine gave me this exhaust. I want to touch in the muffler up with some high heat paint. Got that all dry now, so we're gonna go ahead and start removing the old. Pull the tins out. I gotta get some screwdrivers. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and loosen these 10 millimeter, 11 millimeters up, and these 13s. And I got, looks like 10 millimeter ones, exhaust clamps on the bottom. So we'll start with all that now. Okay, let's do that. To get these guys. Oh, the rust that's all over this bolt. Hopefully that'll help a little. This is for the exhaust clamps. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pull the old exhaust out. See what we got here. We're caught up on the J tube here. Oh, there we go. All right, there's the old one, and put the new one in. I still got to tighten the pea shooters up. Still, let's see here. Oops, one of the wing came off. That. Let me get under here. Jeez. Okay. One there. Going on here. Okay. Use the top one. Alright, okay. Let's try put one of these inside here. This is a problem when the studs come out. It wants to line up. Obviously that came out there. Underneath here, this tube, see this tube here? Pull it that way. See if that might help. Yeah. All right, yeah. Okay. Now I need to go move this thing up a little. Is it washed up a little? Okay, I think almost. Okay, a little bit. What? I don't know. Oops, sorry. All right, I need 13, wherever that is. It's probably down here somewhere. I can't see it. A 13 millimeter. Popped out. Maybe, I don't know. Over here. Nothing. Black wrench. All right, can you pull more maybe? Well, isn't working. Okay. I don't know why this thing isn't working. What happened there? I was thinking. All right. I can get it. I can figure out why is that working.
Pull again?
Probably. I guess you can pull again. I got it. Yeah, I'm trying to get this thing to fit in here. So yeah, you can pull it. Let me see if I can. One of those came out. This little gasket here. See if I can maybe get that lined up. Oopsie. If I can tighten it in, that might help. Maybe. I don't know what I should do about these. Maybe get some small screws and just see what kind of threads I got. These aren't going in. Let's see. Here. I think these are different thread patterns. There you go. this part here. I mean, I'm just trying to screw this in, but it doesn't really, can't really get it in. This heat riser thing isn't sealing, but I smashed this other one and that one broke. It's probably not going to seal right anyway, but the exhaust is more of my main concern. These aren't fitting for whatever reason. It's like it's the wrong thread pattern. It's like aftermarket piece versus this more original. I don't know. Let's see. I can't get in here now because that's fit. I don't know. At least if I have the one, I guess. I mean, it's gonna leak. It's gonna leak. Whatever. Alright, so what I'm doing is clamping all the exhaust clamps back on. These ones are on the J tubes, and I have to do the ones on the pea shooters as well. These puppies. Ooh. Let's see what size that is. It's a 10. It's weird. They are. Well, when they pop back on. Close. Very close. Very close. I need another. I'll have a 10, so. Get this to go. Gotta get your pea shooters on, you know what I'm saying? How about that pea shooter, you know? Yeah. Loosen that one completely off, like so. Oh, take that off. Now putting the engine tin back in. The exhaust is on. Put some of these parts away. I think next, I don't know. I want to do an oil change, I think. Maybe do a valve adjustment. Set the timing again because it hasn't been running right. And I think we'll kind of go from there. Just see what kind of pops my head. I'm probably going to be getting the engine for the bus this weekend. And so got to get some motivation to start completing these jobs because my daily is a concern, and the bus, I got to get that ready to go out to Arizona. So I want to put some miles on that. So I'll start driving the bus once I get the engine in and fine-tune everything. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start up, see how it sounds.
Yeah, that's the exhaust leak. So that thing that I couldn't get in.
Looks like it got exhaust leaks like. Oh well, that's all for today. Alright, so what we did is we did a little pre-wash to our maybe 1 to 2 time pressure wash a year. So it's looking pretty good. Got a vacuum, did a few things to it. As I drove it over here, I realized I didn't have brakes, so I had to adjust them again. I adjusted them a couple more times. I think we're going to be alright. I have my valve cover leaking even worse now. So what I did is I put some gasket maker in the valve cover itself. And I just set the seal, the cork gasket on there. I'm gonna let it dry up a little bit, gotta pop it on. So here we are, we're gonna be ready for Cars and Coffee tomorrow. Stay tuned, we'll see you tomorrow.